Well, former President Donald Trump is campaigning in key swing states in Pennsylvania, where polls show him tied with Vice President Kamala Harris. Harris also plans to ramp up her schedule ahead of the first debate between the two candidates. Fox's Connor Hansen has more.
Did you see her last night? I don't know. You think she's going to be able to handle presidency?
Former President Trump opened his Pennsylvania speech attacking Vice President Harris's first interview since starting her campaign. It could be the most in-depth questioning Harris will face until her first debate with Trump.
We have the debate coming up on September 10th, where you're going to hear her lay out her vision even more, and you're going to see her make that contrast with Donald Trump.
Next week, ahead of that debate, Harris is kicking off a 50-plus stop bus tour focused on reproductive rights. The vice president and her running mate, Tim Walz, have made the issue a fixture of their campaign, blaming Trump for recent restrictions on abortion and IVF.
The contrast could not be clearer between what we're running against. The vice president's position on this has been clear, and I think most Americans get it.
But Trump is now saying the government or insurance companies will pay for IVF for couples who need it if he's elected. This comes as the former president tells Fox Florida's 6-week abortion ban is too strict, though he says he will vote no on an amendment to expand abortion rights in the state.
So I think 6 weeks, you need more time than 6 weeks. I've disagreed with that right from the early primaries. When I heard about it, I disagreed with it.
When asked by Fox if he would veto a national abortion ban, Trump did not commit to an answer, insisting it should be left up to states to decide. In New York, Connor Hansen, Fox 9.